The comforting aroma of simmering. Heather's still catching her breath. We literally ran from the one studio to the other studio. All right, but we're here now.
I feel like I'm going to go down.
We're talking about fall and the hearty allure of a masterpiece sizzling in the oven. They are part of what makes fall one of the coziest seasons of the year.
And Chef Crystal is spoiling us with some deep breaths and a couple of recipes that can bring the comfort of autumn straight to your kitchen. It really does smell so good. I ran because the smell.
There you go. That's what it is.
That's what it was. So what are we starting with today?
So we're going to do two different things, okay? So really simple. I have an udon noodle soup, okay? So what I did is I took a chicken breast, and it's there in my broth, okay? And then I take a piece of ginger, and you can peel it or don't peel it. It's up to you. Wash it.
You don't even have to peel it.
No, because we're going to simmer it for a while. Not a good flavor. But if you want a nice gingery flavor, you can take and peel it and smash it with your knife.
Ooh.
Okay?
And I'm assuming we're using like a chicken stock.
This is our Market District chicken stock in there.
Okay.
So we throw in the ginger, a little bit of salt and pepper, and we let that cook for about 20 minutes or so till it's nice and tender. And then you end up with this lovely chicken here.
Ooh.
Okay. And then we strain our broth and we take our ginger out, all right? And then what we add into our soup is bok choy. And I think the recipe says Shanghai bok choy, which is like what we call baby bok choy here. And then our udon noodles, which I cook the head. You cook them separately. And then you add your chicken back into it, and then you're going to season it with some soy sauce, okay?
I've never cooked with udon noodles before.
It's one of my favorites.
I'm so excited.
It is one of my absolute favorites.
What is udon noodles like?
So udon noodles are a wheat noodle. They're just really tasty. They're a flatter noodle. I enjoy them a lot. Okay.
I have this big
ladle. Some bowls over there.
Aha.
And then I also gave you some green onions that you can.
I'll sprinkle some on.
Sprinkle some onto yours, yes.
Okay. This looks so good.
And then I'm going to get my tongs out to get
some of the noodles.
Exactly.
This looks slurptastic.
Right, there you go.
Okay. Slurptastic.
Slurptastic.
Oh, thank you, Heather.
Okay. So then
it smells wonderful.
It does.
It's really aromatic, and then, like I said, you can go ahead and season. There's never enough noodles.
Oh, that's true. Okay, look at this. Okay, I want a couple green onions.
There you go.
How's the flavor?
I taste the ginger in this.
Yes.
And I love ginger.
I do too.
So this is just fantastic.
Do you want me to move over so you can get? I know you're going to use this pot here.
So we'll talk about it, and we're good. You're fine. Enjoy the soup.
I love a good pot roast.
And this is
do you? Oh, I do. I love it.
Soup, pot roast, those things that smell great when you're walking in the house. So this one is easy. This one is actually an Instapot recipe on there, but I've kind of converted it, so we'll talk a little bit about that. I took some beef. It's a chuck steak or a chuck roast, and salted it. And then you let it set for about an hour. You pat it, because in an Instapot you want to be able to brown, and you need to pull some of that moisture out to be able to brown it. If you're not, you don't necessarily need to do it, but it's not going to hurt, okay? Nice hot pan. To sear it. You want to hear a sizzle when you go to stick that in, and we'll make that sound. You're going to hear it. I'm not going to put it all the way in. Woo! But you want to hear a sizzle, okay?
We're cooking the sizzle.
That's right. I'm going to take this back out because I did one. Because I want you to see the color that you're going to get with it, right? You want that to be nice and brown. The difference between the restaurant and your house is that color on your food.
Yeah,
okay?
True.
Yeah.
So I then have some tomato paste.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to throw in some tomato paste in there.
You want it in here?
Sure do, because we're going to brown that.
Okay.
And that's going to make that really tasty. Okay. And you do want to get this nice and browned.
I feel like you should be over here. I'm going to come over here and just make my soup.
More than glad to be in the middle. So you take and you brown that a good bit. And then you're going to add in some coffee. I have some cold brew coffee. So, and then I have some, yes, please.
You trust me to do this?
I sure do.
Chef, I'm honored.
And then you have some beef stock in there, okay?
Okay.
So if you're doing this in the Instapot, it's a cup and a cup, right? If you're doing this at home, it's probably going to take the whole box of stock. You want to watch it and make sure that it doesn't dry out, okay?
Okay.
So once you scrape up all these lovely brown bits down at the bottom, because that's what makes the difference.
You want that flavor.
You want that flavor in there. You're going to take and add your roast back into that broth with all of those lovely juices, right? I want to tell you,
Look at this.
myself. I haven't splashed myself yet, right?
And so tell us what the vegetables you have
So the
there.
vegetables I have are parsnips, carrots, and pearl onions, okay?
Okay.
So the thing is that you can roast this for a while, and it's going to take a while, so about 3 hours or so. And then you can take about halfway through and put your vegetables in, or if you like your vegetables really melty and really, soft, put them in the beginning. But a nice Dutch oven, cover it, and then you're good to go. And then you have some.
This looks magnificent. This
looks
finished
so
plate,
good.
Oh,
Good. And
we
then I
have to
thicken it
try
a little bit.
That's great. And we're going to have these recipes for you posted online as you dig in. I don't know how you ate all this. Everything was so warm and hot. Your tongue must be on fire.
No, it's so good.